killer cop, not laughing after what happened hours later. Minneapolis Police Chief Janie Harta was recently fired by Mayor Betsy Hodges after saying that Officer Mohammed Nir wasn't justified in the murder of Justine Damond. Unfortunately for the smug liberal politician, she quickly got a brutal dose of karma, and she wasn't laughing just hours later when she showed up to brag about destroying another woman's career. Mad World News has extensively reported on the shooting death of Justine and on her killer, a Somali Muslim police officer who should have never been able to wear a badge. Beyond the fact that Nir was a racist and misogynist, likely on account of his religion, he also had 3 serious complaints filed against him in the 2 short years he was working in Minnesota. Of course, the entitled punk is keeping his mouth shut to protect himself from self-incrimination, but a few disturbing facts have leaked out anyway. For one, Nir told friends that he feels like he's being thrown under the bus and his lawyer has ordered an independent autopsy in hopes of blaming Justine for the officer's actions. Either way, things have only gotten worse for Nir as even his boss, Minneapolis Police Chief Janie Harta, spoke out against the man. In the end, the police chief stated that Justine shouldn't have died that day and that Nir's actions go against everything their department stands for. Sadly, it was just that sentiment that cost Harta her job, as the mayor was none too pleased. Mayor Betsy Hodges had been parading Nir around as a political prop on account of his immigrant status and religion, and now, she's got egg on her face. In fact, it seems that she was so embarrassed when Harta told the truth that she gave her an ultimatum: resign or be fired. Of course, who wouldn't want to get out of the way of a mayor looking to pin this on anyone else in hopes of saving her own skin? I've decided I am willing to step aside to let a fresh set of leadership I see what more can be done for the MPD to be the very best it can be, Harta said in her statement. However, Hodges would then make a fool of herself by actually trying to steamroll the police chief by essentially blaming her for everything, but it wouldn't turn out as planned. Hodges admitted to the public that she asked for Harta to step down. As far as we have come, I've lost confidence in the chief's ability to lead us further, and from the many conversations I've had with people around our city, especially this week, it is clear that she has lost the confidence of the people of Minneapolis as well, the pompous mayor said. Unfortunately for her, she wouldn't be laughing just a few moments into the press conference when she tried to brag about actually throwing someone else under the bus. As the Daily Caller reports, protesters made sure they were there, and they were not happy. Just hours after the Minneapolis police chief was forced to resign on Friday over the fatal shooting of an Australian woman, outraged protesters took over the mayor's City Hall press conference and called for her, Hodges, resignation. "We do not want you as our mayor." A protest yelled at Mayor Betsy Hodges, who asked for the resignation of Police Chief Janie Harta following the police-involved shooting death of Justine Damond on Saturday night. "You have been ineffective as a leader and we want you to take your staff with you because they have terrorized us enough," the man yelled as protesters in the room called for justice for Justine. Source: Mail Online. In the end, the mayor ran away from the protesters like the coward she is. Hodges wanted to parade Nir around like he was a saint in order to further her liberal, progressive agenda, and it blew up in her face like the left's policies for multiculturalism often do. She made her bed when she wanted to act like an obnoxious moron 2 years ago, and now, she has to lay in it. America has a message for Miss Hodges: don't you dare to try to put the blame on anyone else. This is your mess. Own it. Own it.